So, yeah, this is a thing that was just announced, and it's, oh my god. You'd think that, after, what is it now, 4 seasons of just being a complete badass, that, Bushiroad would have let Dragonic Overlord retire. Maybe Dragonic Overlord wanted to buy, like, a Tuscan villa or something, and, just live a quiet life in retirement with his dragon wife and dragon kids and dragon grandkids or whatever, and just live in the Tuscan countryside enjoying the Italian sun and whatnot. But no, the Empire called upon his services again. Bushiroad called upon him to boost their sales once again, and now we have this Dragonic Overlord the X, ladies and gentlemen. So first off, his name. I don't know why it's called the X, but I'm assuming that it'll have some interesting reason later on. But, so this is not actually a G unit, which is what I was originally predicting it to be. When I originally saw this card's artwork, which, by the way, I will admit, excuse me, looks really freaking good, I thought that he was going to be a G unit, but, I guess they decided against it. He is, in fact, a Legion with, of all freaking cards, Dragonic Overlord the End. So, let's first examine the fact that this is a 22k Legion, and since Dragonic Overlord the End is a cross-ride, this means that if you have Dragonic Overlord in the Soul, then it will be a 24k Legion on your turn. Now on your opponent's turn, it's still going to be an 11k because the Legion mate's power doesn't count into, the defense, it only counts towards the offense, but still, excuse me again, that's a really powerful, consistent Legion. Now, this card's ability is that when he performs Legion, at least I'm guessing what that's supposed to be right there, you check your deck for a card with with the same name as a unit on your Vanguard circle. So either the End or the X, and then you add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. His secondary skill is Counterblast 1, choose a card named Dragonic Overlord the X from your hand and discard it. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if the attack did not hit during that battle, pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 of your opponent's rear guards, any 2 rear guards, and you retire them. So, any seasoned Kagero player will probably have guessed this by now, but this card creates a lose-lose situation for your opponent. If you do not guard the attack and let this card hit, you can use Dragonic Overlord, well, your opponent will use Dragonic Overlord the End's Persona Blast and restand the whole Vanguard, which is actually an official ruling. Now, if you do not let the attack hit and you actually guard it, then they're going to punish you for that by retiring 2 of your rear guards, on top of, all the guard that you just wasted on that big attack. So this card, it may or may not be, I would say probably is the best pressure card that, Kagero has ever had. And considering that Dragonic Overlord the End was already, freaking ridiculously priced for the longest time, I'm guessing that he might go down in price for Season 4, but come Season 5, I mean, it's just going to go right back up because now he's a Legion mate with this freaking amazing card. There's also a really good combo you can do with him and this guy right here, Dragonic Overlord, the Break Ride, because the Break Ride skill is 10,000 power to the Vanguard, of course, and then it gains an ability, Counterblast 1, choose Kagero from your hand and discard it, just 1. At the end of the battle, that the unit attacked a rear guard, pay the cost. If you do, you stand the whole thing. So, of course, what you can do with the X right here is you can attack the opponent's rear guard, and then pay 1 Counterblast and discard only 1 card from your hand, after Twin Drive, of course, so you're still going to net 1, and then restand the whole Vanguard, along with any trigger abilities you may have gotten, and then attack their Vanguard again. And then if you hit, you can Counterblast 2 Persona Blast if you happen to have the End in your hand, and then stand it again, or if your attack doesn't hit, well, too bad, I can Counterblast 1 and retire 2 of your rear guards anyway. So, this guy is just, on the turn that you Break Ride him over Dragonic Overlord the Break Ride and then Legion, is freaking incredibly powerful. And I guess, that is kind of the way it's supposed to work, considering that Dragonic Overlord the Break Ride was designed for Dragonic Overlord units. But still, it's kind of annoying. And then, of course, you're going to get the automatic cross-ride power because the Break Ride will already be in the Soul. So, in the end, it is a very powerful unit. It is coming out in Generation Stride, so it will be in the Japanese meta come like mid-December when the set actually comes out. He's already got lore, which I was really surprised about. Usually they don't write lore that quickly for these, but then again, it is Dragonic Overlord. It's kind of complicated. I encourage you guys to read it on your own just because it it kind of ties into Dragonic Overlord the Great's lore, which is pretty long because it's like a mini series that they're doing, but still nonetheless pretty good. I gotta say though, I mean, his artwork looks so good. I cannot take that away from him. His artwork looks really freaking awesome, which is kind of like tempting me to jump onto the Kagero bandwagon, but alas, I'm I'm not ready to do that just yet. And yeah, so of course it's coming into a clan that has some of the best support in the game, and because Kagero is the favorite child of Bushi Road, it's probably always going to have the best support in the game. But we'll see what happens with excuse me, Gear Chronicle, and of course Royal Paladin, and all the other stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. The anime is coming out in a week, so we'll see how the Generation Stride works, and just kind of how the G units play, and yeah, get all that done. Chrono with his weird pink hair. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to always have a great day, keep card fighting, and goodbye.